Hello, everybody. Empress Wisdom here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to your reading. So I decided to do something a little different today. I felt guided to do a pick a card reading, or more like a pick a deck reading. And the theme of this reading, a few of you have asked for it, and I kind of like the idea. We're going to do what who is your future soulmate? Who is your future soulmate? Maybe you've met this person already. Maybe you haven't. It's like your future soulmate, okay? So I have 3 decks before me that have already been shuffled. So here we're going to do deck numbers 1, 2, and 3. So here is deck number 1, okay? You're going to pick whatever deck resonates with you. Maybe 1 or 2 or all 3 will resonate with you. So here is deck number 1. Deck number 2. Number 2. Okay, and then deck number 3. All right, so pick your deck. Here's number 3 again. Number 2. And number 1. Okay, so I'm going to timestamp this video as we go along. All right, so let's go to deck number 1. Let me just put them in a way where I'm going to remember. Hold on, number 2. Okay, so deck number 1. Welcome to deck number 1. Those of you that chose deck number 1. All right, so let's get this started. So your future soulmate. Who is your future soulmate? What do they do? How are you going to know who this is? Let's see here. Ooh, okay, the 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, the 6 of Wands. Now, there is an energy here of a very hard worker. I'm getting an energy here too of like somebody who actually maybe they are a little famous as well. Maybe it's someone like I'm getting the word like a musician, or maybe they're not like, celebrity famous, right? But maybe it's somebody who is very well known in their field. They may have like a social media profile, or something, where they garner a lot of attention. Some of you, I'm getting very strongly like somebody like a musician, or somebody who's like an artist as well. Overall, though, it's somebody who kind of works very hard, but also has like a lot of success. Like I'm getting the word like notoriety. Okay, like they're kind of famous. Somebody, it could be just like flat out famous as well, but it's somebody who I'm getting garners a lot of attention from the work that they do, and it feels like it's art, like they put a lot of work into it, like their heart and soul. I'm getting here as well that it's someone who is very, very emotional, like in what they do. Maybe their field of work, or their job, or whatever they do for a living seems to be something that defines them, defines who they are, or like their status in life. I'm getting energy too of like somebody who also like puts on, like they have kind of like this public persona, okay, that they may put onto the world. But then there's their private life, like their private persona, which is a little more emotional. They may come off as like very confident to their followers, and like their fans and followers. But it's like somebody too who is a lot more sensitive and heartfelt than they look, or they appear to be. you know. And it's also, I'm getting somebody who, you know, you may think like, oh, you know, maybe like all this fame has kind of like gone to their head, or, you know, like they're a very confident person in their private life. I'm actually getting here an energy like, you know what, they have the same kind of insecurities and like, you know, a little nervousness that everybody does, you know, like average, your normal average civilian, if you want to say. You know, there's an energy here though, like there's a lot of pressure on this person, like something with perfection. Or maybe they're like, if they're an artist, it's kind of like this energy, it's strong artist coming out, or something like where their work is visible to the public, or like the critiqued. So like if they're a musician, maybe like professional musician, it's something like they were, or they're perceived to be like perfect at what they do, or their work demands perfection. Let's get some more here. Oh, wow. The Eight of Wands. I feel here in energy like this is someone who you maybe currently are looking up to, or like you currently look up to. Like you know who they are, you could know who they are, or maybe you will know them like at a later time, and it feels like more like you will see them, like their notoriety, like they're notorious, maybe like through Facebook, Instagram. There's something about like you know who they are through, it feels like social media, or it's something like that. Like they're very notorious at what they do. Oh, the Queen of Wands with Six of Wands. This is an energy of somebody who I feel truly, it's an energy of like somebody who is famous somehow, like a bit of a star in their field. It's also somebody who is, they know they're good at what they do, but it is hard work. But there is this element of, you know, it feels here like maybe you will bring them some confidence later in life. You know, it's an energy like they're successful, but there's something that it feels like you will be able to help them, like you ground them. There is something here though about like a distance. I feel like maybe they live in another country, another state, like they're kind of like far from you. And you kind of like, it feels like you look up to this person, or you will be looking up to this person, and it's like you would love to meet them. Oh, so here's the Two of, there's an energy here of like maybe this person, you know, like with all the success that they have and fame, there is an energy here of like in love, they're not so successful. It feels like maybe they meet a lot of people, or whoever, you know, maybe they're currently with someone who, it feels here like they don't value them, they don't love them, truly. It's like an energy of like maybe they are very much into image, and this person feels confused currently. Seven of Cups. They're coming out as like very confused when it comes to matters of the heart. There's the King of Wands and Two of Wands. Wow, the King and the Queen of Wands are coming out together. You two are definitely, this feels like a very powerful soulmate connection, okay? Maybe even a twin flame connection, but I feel this as like maybe you two are like, you are in the same field in what you do. And they seem to be the one that's a little more notorious, or have a little more recognition. This can be like a hobby, maybe that you do, or, you know, maybe you do it professionally, because it feels like you're both interested in the same things. They seem to be the one, though, who may be more notorious. Now, that can even be reversed, you know. Maybe you're the one who has the success, but somebody here is like more notorious, the other one not so much. Not that they're not good at it, but it's an energy like the other one has the fame. And I feel here in love, there is an energy like maybe you, it feels like you will meet this person when the time is right. But there is an energy here of like maybe you will teach them what love is, what love truly is, friendship. I'm feeling an energy here of like this person may have it or currently like have tendency to be with somebody that is only in it like for the status, of being like with, ooh, somebody who's good at what they do, or, it just feels like it's somebody who's not very loving. And maybe they're in it like for image, or, ooh, what are people going to say? Like if I break up, for some of you, this can also be like I'm getting like a same sex situation as well, where someone is confused, maybe like about who they're supposed to be with, or maybe it is a same sex situation here, who you're thinking of. That could be for select few of you, but that was coming out. Let's get some more. Maybe like how you will meet them, or how, let's see, how you will meet them. That seems like it wants to come out. King of Wands. Hanging Man. High Priestess. It feels like a period. Maybe like if you tried to reach out to them, okay? I'm getting an energy of like them seeing what you do. It feels like for a time your efforts may go like unnoticed. Maybe like you send them a message and it's kind of like ignored, right? But there's something like maybe you will try to reach out, or you have tried and just the time wasn't right. But then there's something here. It feels like maybe they need to go through some relationship stuff first. But there's something about you catch their eye. You're going to catch their eye. And it feels like they will approach you. There's something about that you will catch their eye. Oh, the Eight of Cups. There is an energy here of, I feel like maybe when you meet them, it feels like there will be a nice friendship that forms first. It's kind of an energy of like, you're going to teach them. There's something about like you teaching them that like, okay, looks aren't everything. The Temperance card. Page of Pentacles. I feel an energy of friendliness. They will be very friendly with you at first. It's funny. It's an energy of like, you may not be, let's say, like their type, or there is like this energy of something about like, you may not be their type, but yet there's something about you that is attractive to them. Oh, the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. It feels like it kind of goes from friendly, and then it feels like they step it up, and they kind of know your place in their life. A lot of you, this feels like a very nice friendship that may or may not go romantic. It feels like it can go both ways, honestly. But overall, it just feels like somebody who's going to value you, value your opinion, value you as a person. It's kind of like at first they're a little wary. Then they start to see, oh my God, this person has all the answers. They're like a blessing, meaning you. You know, it's like this energy, almost like they come out of a relationship. It feels like you meet them when they come out of like a relationship, and you're kind of not lecturing them, but like you're like through your example, like you show them what true love is, like, you know, in like relationships. It's something like you seem to like help their insecurities, and they seem to help yours as well. Like you both learn things from each other. It feels like you are the answer to their prayers. It's something about you're gonna catch their eye. Like something that you put out there draws them to you somehow, some way. Maybe like you reach out to them and it goes unanswered at first, but then they kind of, there's something though that, anything else that we can get about like how, what do you guide whoever's watching this to do in order to get, communication. It's an energy of like, if they have like a social media, get their attention, like maybe like you have already. It's like send the intention out there, make like a communication. Then comes the Ten of Swords. It's like, ooh, you know, you worrying that they're not going to respond or this and that. So see, like I said, it feels like something at first they will be defensive. You know, like, ooh, maybe this is just another fan. Or like, oh, who is this? But then it just feels like them like, there's something that draws them to you. Emperor. Chariot. There's an energy like, whatever it is, you keep doing what you're doing, putting out what you put out there into the world. It just feels like there's something that happens that you attract them to you. You will draw their attention and they will reach out. They will do something. I feel here it's kind of also like they will have like secret feelings for you. There's something about like status or like I don't know, like an image, something coming out, you know, where like maybe a relationship, you know, it will kind of take time. But I do feel a really strong friendship. It feels like something about you will show them the way. You kind of like take them from a place of confusion to like a place of knowing. Like kind of you teach them like about immature people. Like whatever you do, you show them the way. And it feels like helping them from like immature people in their life. You kind of like will be grounding force to them. People who like see and like, it feels like they will be heartbroken when you meet them. From like people, see, look at this, the tower. It feels like they have a tower moment to go through. And when they go through it, that's when you will meet them. They will, like events need to take place first. Okay. Now, this also came out, okay? And this felt like this combination was meant for actually all three decks. The Queen, double Queen. Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. This is an energy of personality-wise. It feels like when you meet this person, they may be a little defensive at first, like towards any sort of love. But this Queen of Pentacles is waiting right behind it. I feel like there will be a friendship needs to form first, very strongly, okay? But behind that is the Queen of Pentacles. There comes the love. Like a stable friendship, I feel, first. Feels like like the way you come at them is going to matter. If you come at them like, oh my God, I love you, they will be defensive. It's kind of this energy of like a friendly friendship forming. Then it becomes very stable. Okay? All right, now on to deck number 2. Okay, welcome to deck number 2. Those of you that chose deck number 2. Let's see here now. Energy of your future soulmate. This wants to come. Oh, the Page of Cups. The Star. The Lovers. Okay, this is somebody I feel who is, the Four of Wands. This may be somebody who has been, maybe they were in like relationships, like, I don't know, like love affairs or like relationships, okay? But it's an energy of, it feels like things never really got too far. I feel like this is a very solitary person with this Star card. It's an energy of a loner is what I'm feeling. It's an energy, this is an energy of somebody who, they're very friendly. I feel like they have a good outlook on life, on things. Like they're very intense though. Very, like on the outside, they're very friendly. I feel like, it feels like there's something about like you may already know this person or you will meet through work. There's something about work coming through or like through your job. Some of you, I'm getting like a teacher, like maybe like you're a professor. Or maybe this person is a professor or you're a teacher. It could be like school teacher. There's something about a teacher coming through. Maybe like grade school, high school, middle school, college. There's something about a teacher. And it's an energy of, they're very detached from like romantic relationships. It feels like they haven't really worked out. It feels like this is someone who's been single and waiting for a while. But it's an energy, I feel like they're no stranger to relationships, but it feels like they value their stability over anything else. This is somebody very stable emotionally and financially. I'm also getting an energy of somebody who is very spiritual. There's also an energy coming through of like you may meet or come into contact with this person, or you already have like maybe through a conference or like traveling somewhere. It's also somebody who doesn't look as intense as they come off. Like there's an energy like maybe they don't look as serious or as, I don't know, spiritual or as connected to energy as you think they are, but they actually are. It's like somebody who you may underestimate at first, like they don't look to be that type, but they are. Gemini, Scorpio, and Aquarius is what I'm feeling. But really, it could be any sign. This is someone who is very reserved with their, this is someone very spiritual. And the Empress, High Priestess, and Sun. This is someone very spiritual. They know their worth. They're very connected to energy. There is an energy of like an air sign kind of tendencies coming out. It's an energy of, it feels like they're very specific and picky and choosy about who they choose to surround themselves with. This person takes a lot of time to trust someone. I keep hearing like teacher or like a mentor. Maybe they teach a class. Something like that. Let's get some more. Let's see, like, maybe where or when. Or maybe where. Where or when. Three of Pentacles. Work. It came out again. Work. Something about work, like collaboration. Maybe like in a group. There's something about like a group. Knight of Swords. This person is the type, it feels like they're the type of person, they will approach you. You will not approach them. It feels like it's going to be like a bit of a shock. Like they will just come at you and say things like very intensely, bluntly, and you'll never know. It feels like you're not going to know who this is until they make it known. You'll never know that they have feelings for you. Damn, the Knight of Cups. It just, out of nowhere. This feels like somebody, damn it, the Emperor and the Empress. This is someone who's very spiritual, much like you. And it feels like it feels like an energy of they're just going to say it bluntly. I feel a connection with you. I keep getting like through work, or like something like work. Or through work, you will meet them. Double High Priestess. This is someone very spiritual, very psychic. They may even be like a medium. Whether it's a guy or a girl, it's like someone who feels energies. And I just saw 2626. They feel things, but they don't share it with just everybody. Where it's something with work or through like a group. I'm getting like a group, but it feels like through work. The word work. They're saying work. See, look at now, there's Three of Wands, but see, this is a study. It makes me feel like an office. Maybe like through your job, you need to go get a lawyer or something, right? Or like go to an office. It's like because of your job, through work, you meet this person. I'm even getting the word like accountant, possibly, for some of you. All right, let's see now. Is there anything you can do? Or like, because it feels like this person will approach you. Let me see anything like how to... the Nine of Swords. Queen of Wands. Just be who you are. You will not know who this feels like you will not know who this is. They will come to you. They will say it to you. The Moon. This is secret attraction. There's nothing, if this feels like there's nothing you can do. This feels like they will see you and know who you are. I can't believe it. The High Priestess keeps coming out. This feels like it's someone you're never going to know. Never going to know that they have feelings for you until they reveal it. And it feels like it gets like very intense very quickly. They may come off as like, at first, very aloof. It's kind of an energy of... I feel like they're some kind of a mentor. And it's an energy of... You may not know how they feel about it, because it feels like sometimes, maybe like through friendship even, it's an energy of like, they're on and off, but it's not like a nasty energy. It's just somebody who is very sure of themselves, doesn't require a lot of attention or a lot of anything, really. This is someone completely in their power. True manifester, magician. This feels like the type of person that waits very patiently, but then when they're interested or when they're ready, you get it. The Two of Cups. They're the type that tests people out. You will be tested, and it feels like you will pass the test. This person has very strong boundaries, very healthy as well. There's the Four of it. Yeah, this is an energy of like, it feels like somebody who has very healthy boundaries. They will test you, and then you will they're going to see, are you toxic? Much like you would do to them. Are they toxic, right? It's an energy of like, yeah, this is good energy. And then it feels like, okay, with that Devil, then comes like, it feels like a relationship. It's kind of like, do you want me for the right reasons? Okay, so now let's do deck number 3. All right, hi everybody. For those of you who chose deck number 3, let's get into this. So your future soulmate. Who is your future soulmate? What? When? How? Where? Future soulmate. Who is your future soulmate? Okay. The Four of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Now, right. This is energy now of somebody. Okay. This person, look at this. The Empress reversed. Four of Swords. This is someone who's been through the ringer. This feels actually like somebody, you may meet this person later on in life, like maybe after, I'm feeling like a divorce, or it's like something, it could even be a divorce, or it's like somebody who had their whole life like uprooted from them. It's kind of an energy of like a loner, like they didn't have much when they were younger, or, you know, they are coming out like they know what pain is. They lost a great deal in life. Four of Swords, Justice, Ten of Wands. This is someone who has a very troubled, or not troubled, but it's coming out like they went through hell. They went through it already. You will meet them. I feel, it's like after they come out of it, like they went through hell. Then the Justice card comes. It's kind of an energy of, this can be legal, or this can even just be their karma that they paid off from a past life. And it feels here like an energy of, oh my God, this is gorgeous energy. It's somebody who understands the darkness. But also somebody who I feel they went through their stage already of like maybe being played, okay? And it feels like they went through like a bit of a player stage, you know, of kind of like mistrusting people, right? But then there is an energy here of true stable love, the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. It's like through darkness, they've learned how to live with heartbreak. Oh wow, the King of Cups and the King of, they found the inner strength to find victory. You're going to meet, this is somebody, wow, it's like from rags to riches. I knew what I was feeling. Rags to riches. This is, it even maybe even feels like riches to rags to riches again. It's like somebody who had it all, had it taken away, but built it up again. They learned like what humility was. You're going to meet this, it feels like when they're coming out as like very successful. This feels like a bit like somebody in business. It's also somebody who like knows and like who learned how to turn a bad situation into gold. I'm hearing. Let's try and get some personality. Oh, judgment. This is an energy. This is someone who learned. I feel like it feels like they came into spirituality. They came into their own faith because that justice card was coming out. It feels through loss. They learned faith. They learned what the light was again. They understand what the darkness is, what dark energy is, because they went through it on their own. It's almost like someone who went through the ringer, took the judgment and kind of made it their own and embraced it rather than fight it. See the Five of Pentacles. They know what it is. I'm feeling like this is someone who knows what it is like to be hungry, to live paycheck to paycheck. They know what it is to be out in the cold. And for some of them, some of you, it's like literally. They know what it is. Maybe they were like abandoned as child. Maybe they lost their home. It's an energy of somebody who knows what it is to be cold, is what I'm feeling. Like to live paycheck to paycheck. Something like that. Not know where the next meal is going to come from. Page of Pentacles. And I keep feeling like it's like from riches to rags to riches. See? Look at this. The Four of Pentacles, the Chariot. This is somebody who knows how to make money. They went through... See, these double pages now to a Queen. It feels like you're going to meet them. They will be a master of their work. I'm feeling somebody very successful. Some of you, this feels like someone actually that you're just going to meet on the street. I'm hearing like on the street. They may also come off. I'm getting energy of like a funny dresser. You know how like maybe they have like money, let's say, or like they're very successful, let's say financially. But the way you would look at them, if you saw them on the street, you would never know. They may, wear like, I'm getting like quirky style. It's like an energy of someone who dresses in a way that it's kind of like, maybe like a raggedy old sweater. Or like a kind of like, button down, but it's like old, or like, it's like a weird style. It's something where you would never know that they're successful. Like they don't like attention drawn to them. I'm even seeing somebody like, something about corduroy. And like, it's like something about like a raggedy jacket with like a hole in it. It's like this kind of person, maybe like a little hole in the hoodie. Okay? Like you'd never think they're who they are. Ten of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. There's something here about like, I don't know, there's an interesting story coming out here. It feels like you may see this person on the street and I don't know, like maybe offer them some kind of kindness because, you may think they need it, or, like, ooh, let me like offer this person something, because like they look a little, I don't know, something like that. But little do you know that they're who they are. And it feels like something about your offer of kindness leads to that relationship starting. Nine of Pentacles. It's like funny. It's kind of like maybe you, I don't know, like judge them, but it's like this energy of like, maybe you're just being yourself, like being kind, like, I don't know, like, let's say I'm getting like, you're at like, I don't know, the coffee shop, or I don't know, maybe you're at like the drive-through. I'm getting more like coffee shop vibes. Or just out on the street, like maybe you're waiting in line, and you just see this guy or girl in line in front of you. And like how sometimes, you like to be nice and like, you know what, let me pay their order just to do it. I've done that a couple times, you know, or like, let me just do, and you just do it. You know, or like someone who comes up short like a few dollars, right? And it's like, oh damn, I left my wallet in the car, like let me go get the money, and you just pay it, or you just offer to do something nice for the, and then then you learn like, oh my God, who did I just help? Maybe it's an energy like you see someone's car stalled on the side of the road and you stop to help them, and turns out they're who they are, and you didn't know that, and they know you didn't know that. It's one of those situations. It's kind of like, yeah, my God. This is like a self-made person, self-made success. And they don't look like who they are. I'm getting that very specifically. Like they don't like people to know who they are, or like maybe it's someone who's like closet, you know, successful, closet famous, it's like in the closet, something where they don't like to flaunt who they are. Let me see. They're not giving me a win. See, there's an energy here of like you will look at them in almost, I don't want to say sympathy, but it's this energy of like, oh, what a sweet man, or like what a sweet girl, you know, what a sweet person. Let me like help them because they look like they could use it. It's something about that. And there's the Knight of Cups. And just you doing that brings out some love from them. There's something about like you viewing them as like in need when they're actually not. Four of Wands. Damn. You know, like even someone like, oh, I'm getting like, you know, like people who have like a resting bitch face or something like that. It's this kind of energy where you think someone's like in a mood, but they're actually not. It's some kind of a situation like that. Like on the street or like out of nowhere. And it turns out to be your lucky day. Let me see energy of like like who this person is. Two sixes. Oh my goodness. Six of Swords. Six of Pentacles. This is someone who understands both sides of life. Kind of the good and the bad. They also know emotion. They feel emotion very deeply, but they also know what I feel selfishness is too. This is someone who's experienced both sides of life, but they've mastered themselves. Like they're able to pull themselves out of any emotions. Like, but they feel them. This is a healthy individual. The Hermit. They may be a little cheap. Okay, this is funny. It's like an energy of like a fuddy-duddy, but it's not like a full-blown cheap, but it's an like not a cheapskate, but it's an energy of that. You know, like someone who it's like, okay, well, I've worn the same jacket for 20 years. If it still keeps me warm, why should I buy another one? I just feel like a little fuddy-duddy like that. But yet they have a heart of gold when it comes to people around them. They'll buy you something nice, but they won't for them. It's like, yeah, they'll buy you. It's like they'll help other people. This is a very closet, it's like, and it's not somebody who wants attention for what they do. This is a good person. This feels like it's someone who will take a little while to get to know you. There's also an energy here of Like, once you gain their trust, it's for life. They will stall a little bit. It feels like maybe they've been single for a while. There's the heartbreak, maybe that you felt, that maybe they weren't ready to admit. And then they kind of release it. Like, I don't know about a relationship just yet. The Tower. High Priestess. You know, maybe this is an energy of like someone who, well, you know, let's just be friends for a while. Like, it feels like it's someone who knows what to do in life. If this is the type, like, it feels like a friend for a while. Like, if you push them for a relationship, but they will flat out say it. Like, no, but maybe we can work towards that. Slow but steady. It feels like it's a friend that you're going to want on your side. Let me see, is there potential for love? Like, relationship, marriage? I'm feeling this one more as like a friendship. The Moon and the Six of Cups. Not in the beginning. It may take a little while. They're very, when it comes to like marriage, this person maybe are like, you know, deepening, like, I don't know, like living to, yeah, this feels like it will be somebody who will have a little resistance towards it. Two of Wands. Hanging Man. Two of Swords. This feels like it's somebody who they'll always be there for you, but I don't know about like living together, marriage, not quite yet. It's an energy of like, no, like I don't want to deal with that drama. But this feels like it's somebody who will be like somebody loyal to you. They will offer you stability, friendship, marriage, or like relationship. It feels like they, in a way, like a little, no, not yet. Or not, at least not when you meet them. If you push them for it, no. It feels like it's a friend, though, somebody who you want on your side. Yeah, they're coming out as like needing healing. They're not in the, it feels like it's somebody like not in the mood quite for a relationship. Just yet. Maybe it's even somebody, you know, who it's kind of like just, I'm not putting a title on it. We don't have to. This one feels more like a friend who it feels like will be crucial to you. Like a damn loyal friend. All right. I hope you guys like this reading. Please let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you soon, okay? If you are interested in a private reading, okay, which will be more honed into your energies, please email me down below, okay? I do offer live Zoom readings and also Gmail video, which is one-on-one with me, and also pre-recorded readings over YouTube, okay, where I send you a private video that you can watch at any time into the future. All my love to you. Bye-bye now.